What is he talking about? Stream just started.
Yeah.
Tell him to get in
Yeah.
here.
If you
He's got to be
an
trolling.
hour, just
No, we're doing this right now. It's like fucking.
I don't fucking know.
It's 10 o'clock at night. He's getting in here now. What do you mean an hour? That's insanity.
Yeah. To be fair, he's German, but I don't know what time it is there. I'm gonna grab a coffee and prepare myself. That doesn't take a fucking hour. German, but I don't...
No. He's coming right now. He's coming right now. He has to. I'm tweeting it out. Or he's going to be a no-show. Or he's going to be a no-show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a live debate. There's a battle going on between Aiden Projects and Jakontrary.
Jakontrary.
Whatever his name is. Battle going on, people. Battle going on. Aiden Project is here, ready to debate. Jakontrary is not showing up for some reason. He was here, and then he said something about, I'm tired, and then left. Apparently, he said he's coming in an hour. No, he needs to come now. Look, I don't know what he's doing. Let me tweet him. The big debate has... So what's the background story, Aiden? What happened?
So, I was in a friend group. It was me, John, Jako, and a few others. And we were having like some petty drama within the friend group. We have like a small server. There was a dude in the server that we invited that was being really like annoying. He was just constantly like saying like shit. He would talk about shit he knew nothing about. Like, for example, he would talk about like YouTube analytics when he obviously knew like nothing about YouTube analytics. We all just decided he was annoying and we banned him. Basically, this Jako person is like insane, but like he's been friends with me and John for over a year. He decides to join a voice chat that I'm in with John and a few others where we're just talking about why we banned this person. Jako hears the tail end of the conversation and then runs to this person, tells them why we banned them, even though it was a blatantly false reason, leaks that shit, and then when me and John later on get in a call to confront him about it, it turns out he's recording the entire call, like without telling us. So John gets like pissed. There's like that little like clip of like John like freaking out on Jako. But you have to remember this was a friendship that lasted like for over a year where Jacob was like blatantly just like leaking information about like stuff we were just talking about in voice chats.
So John Swan, he's the guy that like is a pathological liar, right?
He lied to Dream.
He lied about Dream. He lied about a bunch of stuff, right?
He lied about Dream and I think the stuff relating to the Dream incident. Like he lied about like the messages being typed by like his cousin.
So there is a tweet of John Swan on Twitter, the one that you were referring to, talking about. Let's play it real quick.
Hope, Jako.
Can you guys hear that on stream? One in the chat if you can hear it on stream.
Jako, you're a little fucking scumbag retard.
Is this on Twitch?
Hope, Jako, I hope all this shit catches up to you one day because it is going to. I promise you it will. And Jako, if you want to learn about blackballing is, I will make sure you know, okay? I will make sure you know. Remember you had that little disagreement about Aiden supposedly blackballing you? Jako, I will show you what real blackballing looks like because I will make sure no one ever works with you in any serious capacity ever again. I hope you know that. You're untrustworthy, you're a snake, and I hope you never get success in any legitimate way. Have a good day, guys.
So ladies and gentlemen, that's John Swan. Being recorded in a private Discord telling a small YouTuber that he's going to blackball him. What does that mean? That Jaco's not going to work with anyone else ever again?
He was repeating to Jako what Jako said to me. So Jako basically told John that Jako said that I was blackballing him to John. So John was like, you want to know what blackballing actually is? I'm going to blackball you. Basically meaning like John's going to tell people not to work with him because he's like leaking shit.
Yeah, but John Swan is a liar. John Swan's a bad sociopath dude who like literally lied and said Dream was making up lies about him and like
I think a sociopath might be a little bit of a over exaggeration.
what do you mean? Like a sociopath is a person that has no empathy for others, right?
Yeah, sociopath, somebody with antisocial personality disorder.
So he fucked with Dream, didn't give a fuck about Dream whatsoever, right? Then Dream mentions it on a Reddit post that nobody's seen, and then he tries to cancel Dream for mentioning it on a Reddit. Like, I don't think John Swan had any empathy whatsoever for Dream.
Yeah,
Or,
absolutely not.
What about the handicap kid? Didn't John Swan try to throw the handicap kid under the bus too?
The handicap kid didn't exist. He made him up.
What do you mean he didn't exist?
Like where he was saying like my 12-year-old cousin actually typed the messages to Dream. Like, are you referring to that handicap kid?
There was some kid that he tried to blame it on.
Yeah, he tried to blame it on his cousin who didn't exist.
He had no empathy for that person.
Well,
No.
to be
empathy.
fair, they don't exist.
No empathy.
So yeah, and he fucked up in that incident. That's why he he got the backlash that he got.
Aiden, let me ask you a question. Isn't the whole point of commentary is to bring truth to power? You know?
Of course.
The whole point of journalism as a whole is to bring truth to power, right? You got some big guy out there like James Charles, very powerful figure. And then you got this small commentary channel that's like, hey, y'all need to know the truth about James Charles. He's messaging the youth. But that's the whole point of it, right? So if you have somebody that's going to blatantly lie, right? Just blatantly lie. I don't understand the forgiveness that some have. I don't understand you. I don't understand Nick. I don't understand Augie. I don't understand anyone that's saying, John Swan made a mistake. No, John Swan went against his whole career. You're a commentary channel. You're supposed to speak truth to power. That is the whole point of it, okay? It's like,
Of course.
it's like if a doctor had a patient, right? And it just, he had to do open heart surgery. And he went in there and he was like, you know what? I'm going to make this patient better. But then in the middle of the surgery, he said, you know what? I don't like this dude. And they just took the scalpel and just stabbed it right in his fucking heart. You see how that person just shouldn't be a doctor? You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because
I mean,
the whole
yes,
point
but-
of being a doctor is to save people. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if
but
you
do
have people in the community that will openly, lie, just blatantly lie to not just save themselves, but to also hurt other creators, they should never be forgiven. This is a dream job to be a YouTuber and to make money and, to have a living doing this. All right. If someone in that position lies, they should just never, ever have a career ever again or be forgiven by anyone. Right, Aiden?
I think it depends.
Depends on what.
Okay, so did you make any decisions that you regretted and don't stand by when you were 19?
All I'm saying is, if you have no respect for the commentary community, you can forgive John Swan. But if you have respect for the commentary community, then you don't forgive him. You can't. It's an unforgivable thing. You don't forgive Vitali for going out and beating a woman, do you? You can't forgive it.
Okay, well, that was beating a woman. John lied about Dream. Yes, it really attests to his credibility, and it's gonna haunt him for the rest of his career, right? I agree that
he tried to actively attack Dream's career. Now you might say, Aiden, well, it doesn't matter. Dream's wildly successful, right? To that, I would say you're an idiot.
I'm not gonna say that. John fucked up. There's no beating around it.
He
There's
tried
John.
to destroy Dream's career on blatant fucking lies. Blatant
Yeah,
lies.
of course.
It's
Well,
an
I think it was less
unforgivable
of.
thing. It's an unforgivable
I think.
thing.
Well, no, I think it was less of trying to destroy a Dream and more of trying to save himself. But he would destroy Dream in the process, or he would try to in the process. So I think that it's still fucked. There's no like beating around the bush, and I think he should face backlash for it. I don't blame people for bringing it up. I trust John to report on stories that don't personally involve him because he has no incentive to really like lie on those specific stories based on like I when I watch stuff I still fact check it. But I mean, like, do you believe that like people can ever change?
We got too many liars. The media lies to us nonstop. We got celebrities lying. Like, we got too many liars. I'm done with it. I don't know why you people want to live in a world with liars. I don't. I'm just done with it. There was a time, that you couldn't do brand deals on YouTube. If you did a brand deal on YouTube, you were a fucking money grub. You're just in it for the money. You're a piece of shit. And the community now, they're like, if you don't have brand deals, you're a fucking loser. You better hit me with that ad. That's, it's a complete 180. Now we got these, people like Aiden here who's like, I don't give a fuck. I'll be in a community with liars. Like, it's just, you can see how this fucking community has gotten so bad, right? Like, this dude should not be here, all right? He did a fireable offense. Like, gone, done, bye. But it's just totally accepted.
Can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Okay, so in 2016, when you and Leafy were in drama, you publicly denounced Leafy as a liar, right? Leafy lied about you. Today, like, you accept him in his place in the community. So that obviously demonstrates that you think people that lie to try and destroy people's careers can change. So why wouldn't the same logic apply to John?
Well, I mean, Leafy is more of a entertainer, right? So it's a different scenario, right? Leafy makes jokes and memes, all right? John Swan presents his stuff like he is doing a documentary, like he is a reporter, okay? Leafy and John Swan are not the same thing. Not even remotely fucking close, all right? So it's a little bit different, and to compare the two is insane.
Well, when Leafy made his video on you, he was presenting it in a serious light, right? He was reporting on a situation and claiming that what he was saying was accurate.
When Leafy made his video, he was playing clips of me calling Alex the N-word and saying this piece of shit and blah, 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 blah. He wasn't, like, I mean, look, my issue with Leafy's video was more about the backstab, all right, than the factual accuracy of what he was saying. But again, Leafy is an entertainer. He's not a fucking journalistic documentary high researcher. Like, you're talking about two different fucking things, and to compare the two is insane.
Well, I'm not claiming that they have the same type of channel or anything, but when both were talking about their respective subjects, they were passing it off as serious claims. When Leafy made his claims about you, he was claiming that those were real, right? When John made his claims about Dream, he was claiming that they were real. So within this context, they're presented in the exact same way, so they're comparable.
Yeah, at the end of the day, John Swan shouldn't be here. No second chances. He's a pathological liar. He has no respect for the commentary community and what it means and what you're supposed to be doing when you're covering these subjects. And in fact, there's a lot of people, right? You got these commentary kids that are making 2-hour documentaries getting all the information wrong. They don't belong here either. Get them the fuck out. It's like nobody has respect for the community anymore. It's insane.
So you think they should all go, not just John?
A lot of people. If you can't get the story right, get the fuck out of here. Where the fuck is this kid? Get this kid in here. Where are you?
I don't know.
Debate. Tweet this Jakontrary kid. Tell him to get in here.
I tweeted at him already. I'll tweet at him again.
Yeah, let's tweet at him. So why are you buddies with John Swan, of all people?
John's just helped me with a lot of things, like editing wise, giving me a lot of advice. We just talk about, I don't know, shit people normally talk about, pop culture, that
what
kind of
kind
stuff.
of advice
So you talk about with friends.
what kind of advice did he give you? Did he tell you if anyone tries to expose you for something, just lie about them?
No, he showed me like audio editing like techniques, like how to edit and process audio and how to edit visuals and stuff. He's good with like editing. But yeah, I mean, I know like what John did, and I don't think it should be justified, but I think my friendship with John, like my motivation for that is like I think similar motivation to you, still being with or still talking to Leafy and stuff, right?
Well, let's listen to the audio clip. John Swan was caught in private saying some pretty. I know you're not going to be able to hear Aiden, but the audience will hear it. This is what John Swan was caught saying on a private Discord.
Jako, you're a little fucking scumbag and I hope, Jako, I hope all this shit catches up to you one day, because it is going to. I promise you it will. And Jako, if you want to learn about blackballing is, I will make sure you know, okay? I will make sure you know. Remember you had that little disagreement about Aiden supposedly blackballing you? Jako, I will show you what real blackballing looks like, because I will make sure no one ever works with you in any serious capacity ever again. I hope you know that. You're untrustworthy, you're a snake, and I hope you never get success in any legitimate.
Hold on. Now, he calls this guy untrustworthy and that he's a snake. Isn't that a little hypocritical?
Well, I mean, that's like calling out somebody for lying when you lied in the past, right? We've all lied. I mean, John lied on a huge fucking scale, but I mean, like, at the end of the day, he can still get mad when other people lie if he's making an effort or an active effort to like.
That's insane. That those words are coming out of John Swan, the guy that publicly lied.
So if somebody lies once, they're just supposed to like, bend over and accept it whenever everybody else lies to them after that fact. Like there's no redemption.
It wasn't like a white lie. It wasn't like my dick is fucking 12 inches long or some shit like that. No, like he was literally trying to destroy and cancel another creator with his lies.
Yeah, he was trying to save himself because he knew that if he conceded on the dream point, it would, I guess, prove it. He said,
Whoa. Don't say save yourself, because that's a horrible description of what happened. There was...
I mean, that is what motivated him, though.
No. There was...
You think he had a personal vendetta against Dream?
Well, I would like to just finish what I'm saying, but you've cut me off 3 times in a row. So, there was a Reddit post that had no viewers on it. There was like 1 or 2 comments, and Dream responded on Reddit and said, "Hey, I know this John Swan guy. He came into my Discord and he was saying some racist stuff about me, something along those lines, and nobody knew that this Reddit post existed. But somehow John Swan saw it. I don't know if John Swan was stalking Dream or what, but he saw it. And so John Swan then reacted to that Reddit post on Twitter, making a big deal about it, saying that Dream was the liar. Then he went as far as got all of his friends, Nico, Stiorio, Augie, Tipster, all these other people, to say that Dream was the liar. Then John Swan made his own separate YouTube video saying Dream was the liar, trying to cancel Dream. And then I was talking to Dream behind the scenes, and Dream is telling me, like, Keem, I swear to God, on everything I love, I'm telling you the truth. John Swan actually did this. And I was like, really? Interesting. So John Swan's just lying about all this. And then John Swan, like, enough evidence came out where he got caught. And even though he was caught red-handed, he still was going to keep lying. But Nick secretly recorded him in a Discord admitting that he was lying. That's what happened, bro. Let's not sugarcoat what this motherfucker did. That's exactly what
he did, but that doesn't.
Okay, but no. You said to me that John Swan was trying to save himself. Well, no,
you gotta let me finish too, Kim. You know that John, right? You said he reacted to that post. The reason he reacted in the way he did, which is completely on him, is because he was worried that it would destroy his career. He was worried that it was an irrational fear that the post would get big. So he created a lie, and once the lie got a bunch of attention, he knew that if he admitted it was a lie, his whole career would be ruined. So he kept lying to keep justifying the lie, and it got bigger and bigger, and that is completely on him. But at the end of the day, okay.
That's to treat him like he's 10 years old. He was a grown adult. He was a
Yes,
full-blown
I mean,
adult.
yes, or he was 19. He was an adult, but he was like, or
A
he. It's not like
full-blown adult. That's 19 adult.
you never made a regrettable decision at 19.
I mean, you're old enough to fight for your country. Like, you're old enough to have a gun and shoot
Well, you're old
other
enough to
people.
you're old enough to do that at 17. But like it, I mean, I feel like when you were 19, you probably made some mistakes yourself, right? That you do not stand by, right?
Yeah,
And
but you're
it,
not
I mean,
you're not saying John Swan reacted to a Reddit post, blew it up on Twitter, and then made a video. You're saying mistakes. You're literally not acknowledging what actually took place. You're saying mistakes.
he lied about Dream and tried to destroy his
But
career.
it's more than a lie. It's more than a lie. He tried to destroy his
What
career.
a genocide? Like I don't know what else do I need to say? He lied about Dream, right? He tried to destroy his career, and the reason he did it is because he created a small lie that he knew he had to keep up, so he kept lying to save himself. He should be held accountable for that. I completely agree. I'm just saying that was the motivation for him continuing.
John Swan, unbelievable, horrible person. Shouldn't be in the community, and he's threatening small creators, telling them that they're lying. Okay, no, you got to get in here. He said he's hurrying. Get in here now. Well, other than while we're waiting for this debate to take place, we're waiting for the Jakontrary versus Aiden to take place. Aiden, what else has been going on in the community?
What else? I mean, there was. I know you probably don't care. There was the Pie Man shit. I mean, you replied to Pie Man about that.
Is that the one that fucked his sister?
No. That's James Bear, I think.
You know, I find it interesting that like you guys keep covering like basically fans. You know, when I look at a YouTuber and they have 2 videos and like 1,000 subscribers, I don't really look at them as a YouTuber. Like you haven't earned any of the plaques. You didn't get you didn't get partnered. You're not getting paid on YouTube. You're not in the partnership program. You didn't get the 100K plaque. Like you didn't get at what point do we call someone a YouTuber? Like you need to have like some type of milestone before you're considered an actual YouTuber and not just a fan, because anybody has access to upload a video to YouTube, like literally anyone.
Are you talking about Jako specifically? Like
I'm talking about Jako, I'm talking about Pie Man, I'm talking about all these weird people that we call YouTubers that I don't know if they've earned that title.
Yeah, they're probably not. I mean, Jako and Pieman have both had a few successful video, or Jako had one successful video actually. But like they were pretty known within the community. So like, or for example, I mean, they're not comparable. When Pieman fucked up, everybody knew about it because Pieman was like pretty big in the community.
All right, so Jakontrary is here.
Oh my god. Okay.
So Jakontrary, we've played this twice now on this live stream of you privately recording what John Swan said to you, threatening you that he was going to blacklist you and no one in the community will ever work with you again. Why was John Swan so angry with you?
I think John Swan got angry at me because it was like a weird like Discord drama about me like telling somebody why he got banned from a Discord server. And John got really mad at that because he saw, I think, that as like a breaking of trust, right? Which is like why Aiden and John got into a call with me. And that was why he got so mad. I know.
I'm confused. He got so mad because of what?
I told the guy why he got banned from a Discord server.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Why would he go off?
Is my audio?
Why would he go off the handle because you told a guy why he got banned off a Discord server? Like what?
Because it's private stuff. I can add the guy if you want. Because it's
Jako,
like
you're explaining this like shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's so I'm so tired.
Aiden, you tell me what happened. I'm lost.
I can add the guy.
No, nobody's told you to add.
Okay,
people.
so we have this like small. Okay, so we have like a small we have like a small server for like the general friend group we're in, and there was somebody in the server, as I said, that was being really fucking annoying and like saying like some really like or saying some screwed up shit. We decided we didn't want him in the server. We banned him. Jako joined a private call where me, John, and a few others were talking about why we banned this person. Jako heard the tail end of the call, went to this person, and said to them, or gave them a reason for why we banned them, which just wasn't the reason. So it was blatantly untrue, first of all. And Jako just leaked something from a private voice call. So John didn't like how Jako was just leaking shit. I didn't like how Jako was leaking shit.
No, okay, but I was friends with High Tree, right? Like he asked me like why he was banned, and I told him like I knew it. Like we were on really good terms with each other. Like what was I supposed to just lie to him? I like at that point I wasn't friends with John. Like why would I need to like, cover for him?
Why is John Swan mad about somebody leaking a private conversation? That motherfucker leaks private DMs.
Okay, but it's a private DM you have with somebody during drama is a lot different than a private conversation you have with a friend that you've had for a year. Like those are two completely separate things.
So
what? Because it's fucking stupid. Like
if I'm in YouTube drama with somebody that I've never met before, right? We're DMing back and forth, and I leak those DMs. There's no friendship compared to this dude that I've like that we share mutual trust, and I've developed a friendship with for over a year. I mean, you have more more of a general expectation around those conversations than a random conversation in YouTube drama. So I don't think it's comparable.
Okay, like. Do you think I should have just like lied to Hydra? Do you think I should have just like went along with it? Because,
ladies and gentlemen, I just kicked Aiden and Jakontrary like out of the Discord because I just quickly realized that all these people are fucking stupid, and this drama is over basically nothing. They're all a bunch of spurgs, and fuck them all. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream. It was a lovely debate, and I'm out. Holy fucking boring. Jesus Christ. Why did I do this? How do I turn off my thing? Bye.